not to worry. Figure I'd do a quick rundown on some of the common component locations and or common issues. Obviously alternator, AC compressor, power steering at the bottom there, that's a tensioner, windshield washer fluid, power steering, coolant, timing belt, camshaft position sensor. The engine code is always located on the timing belt cover, sometimes on the top of the cover, usually on the side. This one's a BEV engine. It's a returnless fuel injection system, meaning there's only one fuel supply line. The return line is part of the is on the fuel filter in the back. Oil filler, this is where you check your oil. It's called a dipstick. Secondary air injection pump. The ignition coil is just underneath it. Some engines, depending on engine code, have secondary air, some don't. The thermostat is located down here. That's this lower radiator hose. The crankshaft position sensor is located to the right of the oil filter, mounted to the block. Can't really see it. There's the connector right there. Temperature sensor, coolant temperature sensor. In the coolant flange, plastic coolant flange is a common item that leaks. If you have an automatic transmission, there's a oil cooler right there. The vehicle speed sensor, the one that causes the speedometer needle to move, that's located under this protective heat shield on the differential. Brake fluid reservoir. ABS is down underneath this relay box. Two relays. There's an engine control module relay or power supply relay and a secondary air injection pump relay. That's this guy here. MAF sensor. Some of these intake snorkels, they have a snow screen, and when that snow screen gets plugged by dirt, debris or whatnot, there's a trap door that opens up right here. This one doesn't have it. The snow screen, the way you can tell is if there's some small screws here, or if it looks like it's a two-piece. This is definitely a one-piece item. I usually just remove the snow screen. Battery, these are the main initial fuses. Black cable is the alternator, and then these are the feeds for inside the vehicle. The radiator fan fuses, you've seen me check these before. It's common that they go. All you got to do is remove it and check for hot spots, or if anything here looks like it's burnt or melted, it's time to replace that fuse box. The starter is right down here, same place for standard transmissions. Radiator fans, they should both spin when activated. The radiator fan switch is right down here. If you have air conditioning, then you have a radiator fan module. You can see the big red wires right there. So if you don't have AC, then all you have is this radiator fan switch. And I think that's everything. Throttle body. The diverter valve is back here for the secondary air. It's right behind here. The newer ones do not have a vacuum line attached to it, in terms of needing a vacuum supply line to open it. O2 sensor on the exhaust manifold. And if you have air conditioning, this little oval trap door, the water drain is right in behind here. So if you have water that's dripping inside the vehicle, clean water, check your drain. Your drain might be plugged. Cabin air filters under here, engine computers under here, transmission computers under here, and wiper is obviously under there. Okay, I think that's everything. If you have any questions, let me know.